What's up, everyone? We're back today with some franchise mode, playing MLB The Show 21. I was super excited to see that this was going to be available for Xbox. We haven't had a good baseball game in I don't even remember how long for Xbox. We have played some RBI Baseball 20. The game was alright, and they were starting to make the game head more towards something like this. As you can see, we're pretty deep in a franchise mode here. I have a 2-game lead over the Rays, and as you can see, my starting pitcher for today. There's been a bunch of changes to the Red Sox roster. Of course, the music is off because everything is copyrighted. But Game 2 of this series against the Blue Jays with Patrick Corbin taking the hill. I might be able to get away with one more day of letting my regular starting lineup play here. You can see some of the roster changes. I've made some deals, mostly trading like a starter and like a higher grade prospect. So we've got Ketel Marte there. Schwarber has made his way to the team. We also know in Max Kepler in a deal with the Twins. Renfroe, I actually had traded for Vladdy Jr., but he tore his ACL. So he's done, and that makes Hunter Renfroe my new designated hitter. I'm going to try... we can keep those guys for a bit there. As you can see, my pitching stats are still pretty good, and my hitting stats are a little bit rough outside of the homers. I really struggled with this game at first, hitting-wise, so I had to pretty much play on rookie mode until I could basically get my bearings with everything, and I've now worked up to veteran mode, so I started off really rough. Basically, I hadn't played any of this, and I just jumped right in franchise mode, because I figured with 162 game season, I got time to catch up. Oh, we got some heavy rain here in Fenway. Jays have been struggling. I did trade, I traded them for Verdugo as part of the deal for Vladdy Jr., which with Vladdy Jr. getting injured, that didn't quite work out.
A left-hander from New York State is the starter on the mound.
I do use the meter for pitching as well. I have, still trying to work my way up to pitching with, I don't even know what you would call it, using the analog stick, basically.
He will lead this one off today. Out in front here is this one.
And for the most part, I just stick to, whatever the catcher calls for. Sometimes I will stray away from that. I'm missing pretty bad so far.
The offensive game plan today is
3 straight sinkers.
This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination.
A little outside. Pretty good at striking dudes out as well. Let's I'm gonna go change up here. Oh, give me that,
Wow,
that's a bad call. I didn't want to throw 4 straight sinkers there. Probably shouldn't go back to it here. Get there. Got it. Okay, my boy Kepler. We don't need to look at the starting lineup. We already saw that in the loading screen. There's a Verdugo. Sorry, buddy. Had to move you. So Ump is squeezing me here.
This afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, I've been on quite a run recently. I beat up on the Yankees a bit, who have been struggling lately. Uh-oh, that's an error. That still gets me the fielding. It's all about the timing. And since I haven't played this in a few days now. My timing is a little bit off, so that sucks. I'm definitely still prone to those.
I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
And I'm sure
Here comes the 1-0.
anybody watching will probably pick up on some other tendencies that I have, especially once I start hitting.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine
Turn 2.
behind the dish tonight.
Got it.
Well, the side is retired.
Give me that.
as
There
they
we go.
make
Get
the
out of
play.
it.
So no runs or
Boy,
hits
Corbs.
here, as the error turns out to be unimportant.
Of course, so far in this season, my best pitcher has been Sale. That shouldn't be a shocker. Got a number of complete games with him. I never really did struggle with the pitching aspect of this. It was mainly just the hitting. Sometimes I have an issue with swinging and everything.
Much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Ketel Marte is in to start things off here.
Let's take a look at what this guy's dealing here. I feel like I've hit around pretty good on him before. 4-seam slider, cutter, splitter. Ah, I got under it. I do have a tendency to do that for whatever reason. Even when I know the ball is up, I still, for the lefty hitter, I still will pull the PCI to, or the swing indicator there, to down and inside or low and away for righties. I'm still trying to break that habit.
First offering. Skied into very shallow.
See, I did it again. I don't know how I'm doing that.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
All right. I should have probably not even swung at that. See, Devers' average is a little bit low there. Everybody started out so slow because I was so bad. Jesus. Way out in front.
High in the air into shallow left.
I shouldn't have even moved the indicator there. Should have left it where it was, and I probably would have hit it out. So yeah, I definitely need to take more pitches. That was not a good opening inning for me. I don't need a weather report, Heidi. I'm all good.
The box is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this one's not close.
This may turn out to be a pitcher's duel if I continue to have at bats like I just had.
Really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
This umpire is tight as well, so I won't be able to nibble too much. I don't really issue too many walks, so
Right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
All even now, 2-2.
I think I'm gonna try to eat him up with a fastball. This could be a bad idea.
Fouled off.
Never elevate off speed, that's for sure. I want to go away. Sorry, catcher. See, that should have been strike 3 right there.
Might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after
Being squeezed. So, oh boy, that was risky. Being squeezed here, so I'm not sure how many punch-outs I'll get in this one. Especially with Patrick Corbin. I don't strike out too many guys with him. I obviously get a lot with Sale. I'm leading the league with Sale by a wide margin. And then the rest of my rotation consists of Casey Mize, because I wanted to, just wanted to have like a younger pitcher I can kind of try to build up. Hasn't worked out yet so far. And then I've also got, I traded for Sandy Alcantara. I've got a good amount of Ks with him and Eduardo Rodriguez as well.
There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Well, there's one.
And it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I want to try and
Rowdy
set him up
Tellez is at
for
the plate as he looks at ball one.
low and outside slider for a strikeout, possibly.
That missed close.
I mean,
It's
that's
ball two.
He may be
That's
down
a strike.
2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so
Of course, the
it's not like
zone
he's all
varies
over the place.
based off the umpire.
2-1 home. Is taken
They're
for
all
strike
completely
two.
different.
I'm absolutely shocked.
All right,
he took
slider.
that pitch right there, right in
Let's
the
see if I can't
wheelhouse,
get him to go
low
fishing.
90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Swing and a miss.
And I
It's
got
out
him
number
fishing.
three.
No bites. Couple Ks there. Good half inning.
Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be
The only
the
problem with
left-handed
throwing a lot
power
of
threat,
strikeouts
Kyle
is your
Schwarber.
pitch count
Here's the
rises
first
rather
pitch.
quickly.
Good fastball down around the knees
You
there.
take at
taken
least
for a
one
strike.
here.
Well, you don't need us to
This
tell
guy's
you,
only
it's really
thrown
starting
6
to come
pitches
down
so
out
far.
there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again.
Ah,
It's raining
I
cats
just
and dogs
missed
out
that.
there. Make sure you don't step
Just
in
got
a
on
pool. I
top
think
of
it's
it.
time to get the grounds crew out.
Schwarber and Devers are among the league leaders in homers for me. Most of my guys are doing pretty good with homers. For some reason, I couldn't really hit homers with Vladi. I think I only got 4 with him.
Fastball taken,
Oh, so they
that
give
gets the
him
zone
that,
for a strike.
but not me.
Still looking for
That's
our
some
first
big
hit in the
old
ball
crap.
game. Here's a late swing
Ah.
and a strike two.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really
Perfect
well. And
spot.
I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down to
If
the
it wasn't
zone.
for the
If
shift
you take a
there,
look
I
at
think
this
I
guy
would
so
that would have been
far
a base
early
hit.
on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
All right, come on, guys. Let's
Bases
go.
are empty here with 2 away.
By guys, I mean
Bring
me.
up the outfielder Max Kepler. Now a swing as he
Ah.
tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward
I
center.
shouldn't have did that.
Biggio
That was
makes
definitely a
the
ball.
play, and the inning is over.
Well, if I can
Red Sox go
incrementally
down
get better
1-3.
through each inning, maybe I'll get a base hit by the 5th. Thought we were going to get
First
another
offering
weather
on its
update
way.
there.
Marcus Semien is at the plate now. as he
Wow,
looks
it
at
gave me
strike
that.
one.
I
That's
love everything
surprising.
this pitcher's got working right now.
So the zone
He's got
widened for
presence,
some reason?
He's got great body
Oops.
language on the
Way
mound.
off.
He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
I don't know if people consider it to be
Great
like
take right there.
I don't know,
Slider just missed the outside
cheap
corner.
that
This
I'm
guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
using the meter to pitch instead of the analog stick. This is just, like I said, I'm working my way up towards that, but this is the MLB The Show that I remember. I haven't played an MLB The Show game since the PSP days, so many years now, because I've been an Xbox guy since then.
Stepping up now. As we take a look there at the difference in his
And,
numbers between June
of course, the
and
last
July.
even remotely
Now the
decent
slider gets the
baseball
call in the
games,
bottom part of
other
the
than RBI 20. I can't really crap on that one too bad.
down and away, ball one.
But before that, it was
Middle
like
route selection is
2K
still developing, but he's doing it at the big league
14
level,
or
and he has a
something
lot
like
of
that.
time to get his tool set ironed out.
Possibly even
Softly
after
hit
that,
and
or
fouled
before
off to
that.
the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
I think Justin Verlander was on the cover of it anyways.
Now a swing and a miss.
Could be
here. This
wrong.
is down on
Trying to
strikes,
remember.
so it's 2 up,
Take a
2
seat,
down
Bish.
to begin the third. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Got the lefties
Here's a
dropping
sinker
like
to start him
flies,
out, but he wouldn't bite. It's
especially the
ball
bottom
one.
of the order here.
A ball and a strike
Yikes.
now.
He's out in front of that. Thank God. Would have been gone with that short
No
porch
offer
and
on
right.
that one, 2 balls and a strike. Fooled him with
Hit that
one as
spot,
he's
brother.
way out in front.
I think we're doing slider again. I was going to call it whether the catcher wanted it or not.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Over to first, and that
There we go.
retires the side.
It's Chavis there. I moved him over to second for permanent.
Home half of the third.
Devers at third and Sano at first. Alright, Renfroe. Pretty much all I do is hit solo homers with Renfroe. 22 homers, 42 ribs.
Field in the overshift here, now the pitch.
Of course, he was riding the pine for a bit.
Career versus this
Only
pitcher,
filling in when
just
people
1
needed
for
a blow
6.
until Vladdy tore his ACL.
A ball and a strike.
Actually, one of my pitchers is out right now, too. Because I've been having a spot start Tanner Houck for, I think, like 2 weeks. I think it was Alcantara.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no
Yep,
chance
look,
to
see,
get
like
the
I said,
barrel
I
on that
pulled it down there for whatever reason.
Bat shatters as this
Should've
is on
swung
the
at
ground
that.
first. He's got it.
Yikes.
And there's one down now.
Brutal at bats by me so
Next
far.
up, Christian Vasquez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Out in front of it, strike one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. This one's flared off to the right side.
There's a flare for a hit,
There's the
finally.
first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
I'll take a bloop.
He's seeing it like
Anything to get
baseball
stuff
right
moving
now.
here.
Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's
Chavis
making it
having a
nearly
great year.
impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward.
Oh, I thought that was double play material.
Stretched glove into left, a base hit.
Alright, Marte. Marte next, back to the top of the order.
Stepping in once again is Ketel
When I first
Marte.
traded
Flew
for
out
him, I
last
was
time
like
up.
white hot with him, and then I really cooled off for whatever reason.
First pitch on the way. And this runs inside.
Oh, he got
It
him.
looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a
Loading
little
him for
frustrated
bogey.
out there.
Not smart.
I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of
Bogart's
hits
one of
early,
my,
and then he plunks this
I think
guy.
I had
He's fighting
either
himself a little
3
bit,
or
so
4
they might want to head out
All-Stars.
to the
I
mound
think
and
I had
try to
4
calm him down.
All-Stars. It was Bogarts, Devers, Sale, and then I think Walden out of my bullpen.
Here's Xander
Possibly
Bogaerts
Barnes.
now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Trump wasn't calling those
Fly
borderline
down to his
pitches
first
before.
at-bat, so make him
Not the
0 for
first 2
1
innings.
so far. Lifted in the air toward the line
Got it.
right. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to make the catch.
Full tag
Here
there.
comes the runner from
Fooled
third, as
me.
this should get him on the board. And he will
Thankfully, it was
score on
deep
the
because
sacrifice
Vasquez
fly
is
as he's in
slow
with our first
AF.
tally of the ballgame.
I think he has 0
Obviously,
speed, I'm
he's
pretty
hoping
sure.
for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too
All right,
upset with a
Devers.
sac fly.
3-run bomb,
In the
baby.
box, Rafael Devers. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second
Down to the
time
right,
through the order, you start
as
seeing an
always.
incorporation
I always
of
do that when I'm
off
like
speed stuff.
wrong on
This
the
guy's
pitch.
locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Damn it.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
He went down and in, which is in my
Red Sox settle for
wheelhouse,
just the
apparently.
3 innings.
So sac fly
Well,
does
there
it. That's
is.
cool.
This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call.
Rain
to
delay.
suspend
That
action.
You know,
sucks.
Matt, I just get the
That
feeling
means
this
my
isn't
starting
gonna be a
pitcher.
very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so
30
I think both
minutes?
of these guys possibly will go back out.
I think that might be okay. Remember I had one earlier in the season and it was like a 3-hour delay, and for whatever reason I accidentally chose to keep the current pitcher, and he had nothing left by the time the game resumed.
To start the inning, it's ball 1.
30 minutes though, that's doable. As you can see, his energy is
And now a pitch hit
still
sharply
fairly
on
up.
the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
Vasquez likes going sinker heavy on Bichette.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a
Wow,
little
really?
inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Little inconsistent.
Chopped to third. Throw to first in time.
Thank you,
One
Devers.
gone,
No
near the fourth.
errors. It's always
So
Devers
bases are
that I
empty
have an error
one
with.
gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex
Usually.
Verdugo.
Exaggeration for
Bottom part of the
effect.
zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top
Whoa.
end over. It's 0-2.
Way out of the zone, pal.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Cast another one out.
Like
Oh, too much zone there. There
There
goes the no-no.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy
I don't
put
think
him
I'll
in a
start
tough
with an
season,
high and
and
outside
he just gave
fastball.
up a
Thank
nod.
you. Not against
George
Springer.
Springer will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-1.
What does he think? I throw 110 miles an hour?
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs
Let's try to
shorten
jam
up
him
with
up a
2
little bit
strikes.
here.
And a swing and a miss.
Nasty
They got
slider.
the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the
Nasty
plate.
slide piece.
Watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Can't believe he
A
let
pretty
that
aggressive
go.
pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't
It's a
offer
very
it.
aggressive pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Good thinking, Vasquez. We were on the same page. Oh, I elevated that and I lucked out big time.
Schwarber gets under it and
Whew.
makes the catch to end the inning.
That was
Blue
a
Jays held
risky
in
miss
check.
there.
They trail this one 1. Digging in will be Kyle Schwarber. He's
All right,
0 for 1
Schwarby.
thus far.
Let's see if we can't get to that 30 homer
Here
mark.
comes the first pitch.
And now that's a ball. Very inconsistent.
Lifted in the air to center.
Ah, you bastard.
Springer has a read
Jammed
on
me.
it. 1 down.
Should've let that go.
Digging
What
in
was
next,
that?
Miguel Sano
I don't know, lady.
comes into
It was
this
a bat at bat,
at
that's what
bat,
that
0 for 1
was.
in the ball game.
I've been pretty good at bat at
Ready
bats.
to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing
Yikes.
there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Yee. Edit that out.
Swing, high
Trouble.
drive, left
Goodbye.
field and deep.
Goodbye, off the
Back is
billboard.
left fielder.
Bang.
Bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A
I would be
solo
willing to
shot
bet that
time for Miguel
75% of the
Sano.
homers I've hit
23 for him
in
thus far,
this
and that
franchise
gives the Red
season
Sox
here
a 2-0
have been
lead.
solo shots. Possibly
That's what I
more
love
than
about
that.
baseball,
Like that,
it's
it might be a
before
low
you look
number
absolutely
actually.
Foolish, but they gathered themselves, stayed with the plan,
It
and the next
crushed.
pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is
Pretty
another
cool. I got the
chance.
Sitco sign there. They don't have any of the other actual adverts though, except for John Hancock.
As he pulls it foul to the right side.
But that
0 for
Boston
1
sign
for
is
him here
obviously
in this one.
Budweiser. Come on, Kepler.
This is hit high in the air out toward left
Hit the wall.
center.
Hit the wall.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Now here's the first
Jeez, I was
offer.
way off on that pitch.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left.
Out in
and
front of
out
that a
play.
little bit.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted.
Get out.
High and deep. Gone over the
I told you.
monster and out onto
That's what I do
Lansdowne
with
Street.
Hunter Renfroe. I hit solo home runs. That one was
Another
obliterated.
excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself.
Bang.
You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Moonshot. Now we didn't even
At the plate, Christian
have a good
Vasquez. Swing and a line drive.
good
That gets
contact,
down,
or
and he's got himself a base hit.
You know what I mean. Pitch indicator. Didn't even get on it on that one. A little bloop for Vasquez, too, here. He's getting something going with 2 outs.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Oh, and a look.
Oh, no. Good snag.
And he'll flip it onto first, and with it,
Honestly, Chavis is
so it's 2 runs
arguably
on 3
my most
hits,
dangerous
no errors,
hitter.
and a runner left on. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
I don't need Heidi's report. Thank you very much. I've been watching the game. I'm aware of what's happened.
Offense needs to get going right
No offense,
here.
Heidi.
Try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get
Used to be our girl here in Boston, Heidi Watney, of course.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2
That
now.
was a little higher
There's
than
a
I'm
pitch we
comfortable
haven't
with
seen in a
against this
while.
guy.
It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled away.
We gotta go outside. Yep, just exactly what I was thinking.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the slide.
Yeah, swing and a miss.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched.
5Ks, that's pretty good. I don't usually do that good with Corbin.
Series alone. So clearly this pitching staff,
The Baron
they figured out
Corbin.
how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any
I'm sorry,
adjustments.
Patrick Corbin. I shouldn't disrespect you like
Comes
that.
on with one
Calling
away
you
as
Baron
he throws the
Corbin.
ball. It's 1-0.
I'd be real surprised.
He's had a
if he
pretty
goes
decent
back
year
out
for
way
me.
there on the mound. This is a count for a
Yikes.
fastball challenge, and we'll
Missed
see if
there,
he's
too.
ready for it in the box.
In time to first, and there are
Thankfully,
2
they have done nothing with my misses thus far.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Lays off 1-0.
Probably will finish out this season, and then when I start the following year, up the ante to
Outside, 2-0 now.
whatever's next after veteran mode. All-star, probably.
And now pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Yikes.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued.
Just hit the damn
He's going
zone,
to throw
dude.
something over the heart of the plate.
And this is taken low for
Wow.
ball 4, and they'll have themselves a
The
2-out
rare
base
walk.
runner here after all. So next to hit is
Like I said, I don't do
Cavalli
that
Jr.,
very
and we'll see if
often.
they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no.
They ain't paying for nothing.
And as it turns
Get out of
out,
that
the
real
2-out
fast.
walk doesn't come around to haunt him,
Let's
as
see
that
if we
ends
can't
the
add
inning.
something on here, too,
One
with
left
the top
for
of the order
Toronto.
coming back up.
They trail. And now in the box, Ketel Marte. Last time up, he was
Actually, now that I think about it,
Yeah, Matty, you're
I'm
not
remembering,
lying.
I'm
Last
pretty
night I
sure,
was squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something.
pretty sure I'm leading the
And that's a base
MVP
hit, 1 for
race
2
with
in his
Chris
first
Sale,
couple of
too.
plate appearances.
I don't know
So
why
it's a
that just
leadoff base hit
popped
to
in my
start the
head.
Red Sox half of the inning.
Attaboy, Marte. Stirring it up.
Ambush tactics right there. But he didn't try and
I love the
do too
sound
much.
effect,
Stayed in
too,
there
when
and
you
just
hit
drove
it
back up the
perfectly.
middle.
Crack of the bat. There's nothing like that sound
So
in
now to the
sports.
plate, Xander Bogaerts.
At least in my opinion, that was horrible. I should not have swung at that at all. Taylor made a double play ball, and I just went for it because I'm blabbing.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like
Bogey,
that.
come on.
Zone. And if you do
I
anything
can't
with
blame
it,
him.
most of the
I'm
time,
not swinging
this will
it.
be the result, a double play on a good
Come
pitch
on,
down the
Raphael.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, yikes.
Bases are empty here with 2
All right,
men
I'm
out.
swinging at everything again. I gotta cut it out.
Fly ball out toward left
See, that was a
center
good
field.
pitch. I just missed it.
Gurriel is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired.
When they're all over the zone, I feel like I don't know.
And now, Reese
Just can't let it
McGuire
go.
start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent.
Which means I have
today.
taken,
if I'm the hitting
I think
coach right
I've
here, Matty,
maybe
I'm telling the
taken
offense to get aggressive. Just seems
less
like
than
we've been
10
going
walks.
too deep in counts, and this guy
All
has
these
got
games I've played so
exploding stuff
far.
on the mound. So I would tell them get
So I definitely have a
aggressive
problem
on
with
anything
swinging
during
too
the
much still.
Behind 0-2 now.
I'm gonna have to somehow rectify that before I
And a good bite to that
Yikes.
slider as he swings through
Before I
it for
bump
the
up to the
first out
next
of the inning.
difficulty, or else I'm
He's
gonna
just been
get
setting him up and knocking
smoked.
him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance.
I can't believe I got a punch out on that last pitch, by the way. That was a really, really bad miss. Missed up and in on an off-speed pitch.
And he misses with it 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter.
See, I'm
right
okay
here
with
as a
missing
pitcher.
there.
You really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Couldn't quite get there.
Boy, after that
Mainly
base
shut
knock
them down
right there,
so
Dino,
far.
He extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week,
Wonder
you're
if
doing
Bichette's
things
gonna
right.
go.
He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's 1 for 2
Doesn't look
in this
like
one.
it.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Doesn't look like he's moving.
Low and away for ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did
Yikes.
somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right
I just
here.
fed you
Pound the
that
zone.
one, dude.
Bichette, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first.
Not quick
It's a
enough.
double
Oh,
play
wow.
as their woes
They gonna
continue.
challenge that?
The inning is over.
I think he might have been
Nothing
safe.
doing for the Blue Jays. Bottom
Well,
of the
maybe
6th
not.
inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Kyle Schwarber.
Bottom of the 6th, I've only taken 38 pitches. That's definitely a problem.
Hit in the air out to right. On the run is Hernandez. But
That's
he
trouble.
won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'm gonna try to get one more inning out of my starter, too.
That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, they're pulling him.
Talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting
What do we got now? Jordan Romano. I've seen this guy a number of times. Of course, I see a lot of the Blue Jays.
Jordan Romano takes over on the mound here with nobody out
We got
in the
4
6th
seam,
inning.
slider, 2 seam.
Now the first pitch. Miguel Sano is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called
Okay.
strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit out towards second.
Yeah.
Throw
Poop.
to first is in time for the first out.
Well, at least I moved the runner over. Possibly get some insurance
Next,
runs
here
here.
is Max Kepler.
For an
He's
insurance
0 for 2 in the
run.
ballgame so far.
Singular.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second.
That
It's
was
through
a
into
bad
center
pitch.
field, base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, good job of
Oh
hitting
boy,
right
Kep.
there.
He's one guy that I haven't really quite been able to get his average
All you gotta do is put the ball
back up
right.
yet.
He did just that. Hits a grounder right up
Really
the middle,
struggle with
drives
him
in a
against
run.
Yeah,
lefties.
took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid
Oh
the
my
conversion.
God, that
Hard
should have
up the
been
middle,
homer
whether it be
number
on the
2
ground or in the air, you're gonna drive the
for
run.
Renfroe.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the
Should
ballgame.
not have moved the indicator.
Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled
Ah.
away.
What you got, Romano? Come on. I think he might go slider here. Let's see.
The 0-2 home. And a
Yep.
fastball. Blew it
Nope,
right
that was
by him. They're
fastball.
2
What?
down. Didn't mess
That
around
looked
much
like it
in
was moving
that
slow.
at-bat, Dan.
No,
I guess
that
that's
was
why I was
pretty
late on
impressive,
it.
man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and
That's pretty much what I do with Renfroe. Hit a homer or strike
Decided he
out.
didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now a fastball,
Vasquez,
and he
3
knocks
for
this one into
3.
right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2
Raking
aboard now.
with the opposite
I mean,
field
that fires me up
singles.
right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's
Come on,
game,
Jameis.
where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts.
Arguably my best hitter, the number 9 spot.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis. One
Yeah,
ball, no
not
strikes
today.
to
I'll
count.
not go for that. I can't go for that. No can do.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss strike.
Hey, I held up. Actually, I don't think I did. Yeah, I definitely didn't. Yikes.
sent on the ground.
Ah, you
Second,
prick. Jammed me.
reined in. On to first, and that'll do
Damn
it
it.
as they manage to not let this inning get
Oh,
out of
we
hand.
got one.
Red Sox
Got the one insurance run.
now at the plate.
See if I can't get through this.
And he'll get us started in
I might be able to get 2
what's
more
officially
innings
the
actually out of
back
Core,
third
right?
of this
Depending on how many
As
pitches
he'll go
this one
after the
takes.
first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Maybe if the strike zone wasn't so damn inconsistent.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look outside.
Didn't go for it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I'm gonna pull the old curveball out the bucket. First one I've thrown all game. Oh, how do you not swing at
To this
that?
point, a walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Good swing, just a
Well, this
little
is for
early,
sure
and he'll see
Corbin's
another
last inning.
payoff pitch. Might have gone after
Taking
ball
too
4
many
there.
pitches
This
to get
one's
rid of
fouled
Springer
away
here.
off to the right. Something has to
So he's
give.
not
Here's
gonna
the
make it.
payoff pitch.
Not
And
gonna make it
good
another
take
inning.
there.
And I
He's got
walked
the
him.
leadoff man
Great.
aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Good at bat, you bastard.
So next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel.
Didn't
He
even
flew
need a
out
trash
in his
can.
last debut.
Almost went deep his last
I think
day.
it's time to warm somebody up now.
With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
I
This
feel
might
like
be their
there's a
best
bunch of
opportunity
lefties
to at least get
there.
on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find
Towards the
themselves
bottom of
with
the
2
order
runners on
here.
board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
I need
He'll
a
take
double
look at
play
an
ball
off-speed
here.
pitch that misses for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a
No, I'm not
great
gonna get it on that,
opportunity
but
to break through.
the get
Would
over
be pretty
pitch early in the
demoralizing
count.
if they can't.
The 1-1.
You gonna take the bat off your shoulder, brother? Brother.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Me neither. I don't know how you lay off that one either.
Lined hard toward
Oh
right center.
boy, that was a bad
He's
decision.
gonna get down out there.
Marte with the wheels.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Good
Yeah,
job
they
by
say
Marte to
better
cut
late
that
than never,
off.
and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they
I gotta get
scratch a run
Corbin out of
across
there,
here in the
though.
7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Yeah. We'll put him in, I guess.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout.
His energy was
Way
already a
towards the
little bit
mound.
low as it
And he's gonna
is.
make a
So.
move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this.
Just need Hernandez to get through it.
Protect his 3-run lead.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to
Yikes.
miss in, but he got away with it.
1-1 to count.
Probably have the worst season stats with Hernandez out of everybody in my bullpen. Some pretty rough outings with him earlier in the
Hit
season.
down the line at first. He's got it. One there.
I'll turn 2 to give up the run. That's fine with me.
Although the run does
So I
come
still
in to
get a
score
couple
from
run
third.
cushion. So that's a fair sacrifice, I'd say.
Now it'll be Marcus Semien. It was a walk in his last trip, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a
Might even get to
strike
pull
in
the old
knees.
closer
Pretty
out
liberal
here.
Strike zone there. It's 0-1.
I just kept who I had, Matt Barnes.
Throw to first with
The only
time
real
to
addition to my
spare, and the
bullpen
side
was
is
I
retired.
traded for Jordan Hicks.
So they get a couple of
And I'm
runs
pretty
on
sure
2
that
hits,
was
no errors, and no
offered
one
to me, not one I sought out.
Last half of the 7th here. And that'll
Okay,
bring up
let's get the
infield
pen
to
going.
Marte.
Lefty, lefty, righty. So we'll go with Taylor. A couple of lefty matchups there. Force him slider 2-ball. Yeah. 2-ball. 2-seed.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And now
Just
the Blue Jays get a
up it
left-hander up
outside.
and throwing in their bullpen. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side.
Too far.
Is there to put it away for out number 1.
Hit it right to him. Probably should have waited back on it just a little bit longer.
And that'll bring up the
Just a
shortstop,
smidge.
another 2 strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Now here's the first offering. Down the right field line. That's going to be
That's
out
trouble
for a base
there.
hit, possibly more
That's a
than
double.
that. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Uh-oh. Get.
And he is
Good,
in at
bad
second
throw.
base with a 1-out
Finally, I really
double.
did something. I
And this, of
hadn't
course,
done
is
really
a
anything with
ballpark
Bogey in this
that yields a lot of
game.
doubles as we take a look
Although he
at
did
the
have that
leaders
sac
for the
fly.
most 2 base hits this year. And in fact, that number is not
0 for
only
3
the
with the
highest in
Devers,
all
too.
the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Liner in
Ripped.
there for a base hit.
Bogaerts, why aren't you moving?
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right
'Cause I didn't
there,
move him.
drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Ah, they bring the lefty in for
So they'll
Schwarber.
make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face
Sinker,
the
slide, and
left-handed hitter
change.
due up. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. A bouncer up the middle.
Yeah,
The
double
shot
damn
puts it up
play.
early. On to first, and how about
I was
that?
late on it.
1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over.
Well, it keeps the save opportunity, although I
Josh Taylor has been summoned
would obviously
from the bullpen
prefer
as he'll
to
do so to start the 8th.
had more runs on the
All
board.
set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
So I'll
Hey,
be
that was a nasty pitch right
warming
there.
Barnes
Tough
up
rotation on that
in
ball.
the
You
next
don't
half
see the red dot from
inning
up
and
here.
probably just
Nasty depth.
use them even if I tack on more runs.
Good break.
Give him
That
some
thing
work.
is 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kevin Biggio goes quietly to lead off the
Take a
8th.
seat,
The first
Kevin.
delivery to him. Reese
Got him a
McGuire
couple
stands
times
in
this
for the
game.
3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on
Missing
it. 1-1.
bad with
His
Taylor.
prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. Smoke
Jesus.
the other way, high and deep to left.
That was
Schwarber
smoked.
is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Smoked sausage.
Up next, Bo Bichette singled in his last at-bat. Fastball just misses.
Come on, umpire. Need some new contacts or something.
Fouled off.
Yeek.
Getting late 4-2.
Thank God they haven't capitalized on any of these really bad misses. That fastball was a pretty bad one. Basically center cut.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball line
Jam shot.
down in the left field corner. But this will land in
Didn't really
foul
jam him.
territory. Still 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogaerts has it.
That'll do it, pig.
Time and the side is retired.
That'll do, pig.
Blue Jays go down in order.
Yo, what's up,
Still
Crash?
down by a count of 4-2.
Yeah, this is dope. Dope game. This is actually a PlayStation game that they made available on Game Pass. It's pretty crazy.
Bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
So the first time we've had a really good baseball game like this
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here
since
comes
like
the
2013,
first baseman,
14,
Miguel
something like
Sano.
that. All right, let's get the pen going here. Still a save situation for the time being, but I'll yeah, it's pretty dope, man. It's actually quite difficult. It took me a while to get to this point. I really struggled at first, but this is franchise mode.
And boy, this
Oh my God, that was gross.
0-2 now.
Nasty
Oh, I love
two-seam
that
pitch.
right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
And a big cut at the
Oh
breaking
my
ball
God.
comes up empty, and that's the
Got
first
me with the
out.
curve.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. And that
Quite a
came
difference
after an
there
absolute
from
missile of a fastball. Even if you
hitting a
recognize
homer
the
with him
breaking
earlier
ball
in the
out of
game.
pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really
Yikes.
good fastball.
Good cutter.
Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Ken Griffey Baseball, yeah. Honestly, my favorite baseball game of all time is Ken Griffey presents MLB for the Super Nintendo. That's trouble. Get out. Get out. Ah, a warning track. That was close. Yeah, I'd like to find a way that I could somehow play Ken Griffey, the SNES version for Xbox. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, man, that was a good game. They all had fake names except for Griffey Jr. But you could go in and edit them, so I would spend like countless hours making, Jesus, horrible at bat because I'm talking. No big deal though, because I got the lead. I would spend countless hours updating the, editing all the names so that they were like, the actual players. Alright, let's shut the door here on the Blue Jays. I don't need any warm-up pitches with Barnes. But yeah, the guys in that game, they had names like Can of Corn, stuff like that. Weird stuff. Jesus, that was right down the middle. Quick first out, though. I think this is, I don't remember what it said at the beginning. Game 2 of this series. So we'll go up 2-0 in this series, and then see where that puts us in the Division 2. Had the 2-game lead over the Rays with, Jesus, that was brutal. 2-game lead over the Rays with the Yankees. Yankees really falling apart. Just make super teams with all the best players and put them on the Sox. Yeah, that's kind of what I did here a little bit. Not like, I wouldn't call it a super team, but I definitely improved the roster a lot by like trading off prospects and some of the pieces, some of the current Sox guys. So my roster here in franchise mode is definitely not the same, but I still have a lot of the current guys like Sale and Chavis, Bogarts, Devers, Barnes. I didn't really change the bullpen too much. And with basketball, I put them on the Bulls. Yeah, I would do the same thing with the Celtics. My thing has always been trying to get like younger players. This will do it. Get younger players, kind of build them up. All right, that'll do it. 5 games in a row, 5-game winning streak. I didn't realize that. I knew I was 9-1 in the last 10. With the Yankees going like 1-9. So we'll just check out some of the game highlights here. That was, of course, we had that rain delay in the beginning. It was the first run of the game there, sac fly. See you later. Moonshot over the wall for Renfroe there.
So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak,
double play action.
And our entire crew, I'm Matt.
As this is where we will leave things off for the stream. My Bulls team was more stacked than the Dream Team. Yeah, I've definitely done that before too, trying to see how stacked teams I could get, and you know, how many games I could win, dominate. That can definitely be fun too. All right, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm not sure what we'll play in our next stream. I might bring back some more of this game down the line as well. But like I said, that's where we will leave things for today. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch y'all real soon.